We're at the moment in the process of going after these people. A lot of questions to be asked of these people, in particular safety issues and concerns. In America, these Waymo vehicles, or driverless cars, have trapped people inside them. They've gone off doing their own little thing, various other things. The other thing that I'm extremely concerned about is how driverless taxis, which will then lead on to driverless buses, eventually driverless lorries, driverless vans, etc., etc., how this is going to impact on the everyday working person in Brent, because there's a lot of people in Brent that do driving for a living, whether it's driving buses, driving taxis, Ubers, black cabs, etc., etc., whether it's delivering for Amazon, Deliveroo or whatever, or whether it's driving, for argument's sake, patient care for hospitals. You know, you get the private companies that now do I think DHL is one of them, they do the patient transport care, where they pick the patients up, take them from hospital to hospital, or drop them home, or whatever. These jobs are all under severe threat from these driverless cars, because if you're, for argument's sake, I'll pick my industry, if you're a bus driver, and the bus company's now got a fleet of buses that are driverless, and your main primary role now is to sit there and open and close the door and check the tickets. And what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to go, we're happy to continue paying this guy, especially on the older contracts, top money as a professional driver? Or do you think they're going to go, serve him 30 days notice, put him on minimum wage, he's just a bus operator, he just opens and closes the door and checks the tickets, he's not professional anymore? See where that could go. It's the same for a taxi driver. Why would, you know, the company that runs your taxis, like Uber or Bolt or whatever, why are they going to pay you what they're paying you now? They're not, are they? You're going to lose a lot of money because you don't technically drive the car. You're just there in case something needs to be done, or maybe to help load the luggage in the boot or whatever, you know? If you're a patient transport driver for a hospital, are they going to pay you to be a professional driver and pick the patients up? I don't think so. No, they're going to pay you just to be there to open and close the door, and if needs be, like with the wheelchair access at the back, to operate the lift there. That's it. Bye-bye professional driver wages. Possibly if you're an ambulance driver, this is another one we haven't thought about. So in an ambulance you have a paramedic and an ambulance come paramedic driver, yeah? But he gets paid properly, or she gets paid a bit extra, because they're trained to drive at high speed, they're professional drivers. If the ambulance becomes automated, they're going to lose money, because why would the NHS pay you to be a professional driver when the ambulance drives itself? You see how this could just spread wildly out of control. You know, community vehicles that go around picking people up that work for the council. You're not going to be a PCV driver anymore. No. You're going to be an open and closed door person. You're going to be somebody who holds the gentleman or lady's hand when they're getting in and out of the vehicle, or operates the lift at the back again. You're not a professional driver anymore. So this for me, as well as the safety aspect of it and the questions that need to be answered around that, there's a serious question of how this is going to affect thousands of people in Brent and tens or more of thousands of people across the UK. This is going to be massive, okay? This is going to be like when all the industry got shut down up north. Thousands upon thousands of people went out of work. People, we need to get down there. We need to be at this demonstration. This demonstration is going to be at Willenfield Road. 5 to 9 is the address. This is where these things are coming out of. 5 to 9 Willenfield Road, Park Royal. The first demonstration, which I'm organising, will be on the 4th of August. We're meeting up around about 9:30 in the morning down at 5 to 9 Willenfield Road, Park Royal. Please come down. 10 o'clock the demonstration starts. Now we're predominantly on the pavement. We'll be holding up placards, we'll be protesting, and we'll be moving backwards and forwards, funny enough, crossing the road only, of course, at the entrance of this wonderful place, which hopefully won't cause too much disruption to these vehicles coming in and out. Because when I was down there and I went down for a scout, I must admit I was only there about 15 minutes. and I must have been seeing about 8 to 10 of these things already flying in and out, up and down the road. So I wonder if I was to be crossing the road quite regularly, because I do like to cross the road, it's a bit of a hobby of mine. I wonder how many of these vehicles would get stuck not being able to get in or get out. So join me down there to find that answer out. The 4th of August, 9:30 AM is when we're assembling, 10:30 is when we're starting, okay? Please come down on the 4th of August. Thank you.